If your child is having a difficult time tolerating toilet practicing or toileting in general, sensory regulation tools and strategies might be the best thing to implement. And so that is what we're going to talk about today. Some action items you can use in your home. Proprioception activities work on compressing joints, and so animal walks, different ways of walking like animals. This is crab walking, frog walking, crawling like a bear, true bear walks. All of those are really great ways to change how joints through the body are compressed in different ways. So you might try different walks with your child and see which one they respond to best and helps them regulate best. I want to go back to frog jumps for a second. This is a position that we often recommend, and so staying in a frog squat position has really great benefits for pelvic health and toileting health as well. Other proprioception activities include wheelbarrow walking, modified over a yoga ball, maybe doing some wall push-ups. Those are all really great way to compress the joints. Yoga is another way. We really love the yoga pretzel set, which we'll show right here. There's lots of different positions that include breath work and stretching and strength and stability, and they all compress joints in different ways, which is a really great regulatory proprioceptive activity. When we're using vestibular activities to help your child regulate, that might look like anything that gets them bouncing, rolling, spinning. So using a yoga ball, there's a lot of different ways that you can have your child sit or roll over it. Really, really fun on their belly, on their back. Lots of other benefits to stretching through the abdomen. A wiggle seat is another great way that kind of combines lots of different ways that we're helping your child. They're moving their pelvis, they're isolating it, but they're also getting that vestibular regulation at the same time. Really, really multifaceted activity that you can have your child do. And then the sit and spin is really fun. Sometimes kids can be a little bit hesitant, but spinning, any kind of spinning on a swing, on one of those saucer swings, on a sit and spin, there's lots of ways that you can help your child spin also. Oral stimulation activities help a child regulate, and there's a lot of proprioception happening through the jaw, ways that the tongue and the mouth are moving. Another really great multifaceted tool that you can use that helps your child in so many different ways. And so things to look at might be some chewable jewelry. There's lots of different options available on the market. And then also bubbles. That's another great way to help your child's lips and tongue and mouth moving in a way that might be regulatory for them. So now moving into the bathroom. So think about air sprays, things that your child is smelling when they're in the bathroom, either good or bad. Sound machines can be really, really great. They can help change the sounds that your child hears to either mask sounds that they don't like or to have a great sound that they enjoy. Sand timers are visual, something for them to look at other than maybe a tablet. Lots of tactile activities. So books have ridges and things to trace. This is an I Spy game. A little fidget toy. This is a little mini popper. The fidget spinners are really great as well. Anything that they're manipulating with their hands. Putty is another activity that brings in a lot of different sensations at the same time. So there's some proprioceptive component to this as well. Think about their joints through their fingers and wrists as they manipulate that putty. Breath work is a big component that is very regulatory in so many different ways. So right now Erica is using a finger tracer, and she's maybe breathing in on one part of that figure 8 and breathing out on the other. It's a little bit color coordinated. That can be really helpful visually. There's lots of different ways that you can bring in some expansion balls or balloons, something visual. There's also many free apps that go into this as well, that kind of guide with some breath work that is slow. Anything that's purposeful like that is going to be really regulatory. Body mapping, body checking are really great examples of activities that you can help your child feel their interoception. And so this is discussing or looking at a body map, so labeling thirst as blue, hunger as pink, and you might demonstrate at first, but then you might ask your child to draw on a photo where they feel those things in their body, and that helps them to practice more and to tune into those sensations. Another example of that, using emotions instead. So feeling scared, where do you feel that in your body? Anxiousness, where do you feel that in your body? And that's helping your child to feel that interoception awareness, those sensory urges, those sensations that they're feeling, and how to perceive them with clarity and in timeliness, because that's going to roll over to the skill of perceiving toileting sensations in a timely, clear manner as well. The 5-4-3-2-1 activity is a great way to help a child who is feeling really overwhelmed with their sensations to ground themselves. So here's an example.
So I can see the clock, the pelvis, the pillow, the table, and the markers. I can touch my jeans, my hair, the wall, and the board. I can hear friends playing outside, cars driving by, and my phone vibrating. I can smell the essential oils and the soap from when I washed my hands. And I can taste the coffee I just drank.
Use a simple thumbs up or thumbs down to help get some information from your child if they enjoyed and really resonated with the sensory regulatory activity, or maybe if you should try something else instead.